Chicken here, bringing you another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, the Grenadiers are back with a K. We're going to be taking on some player bases using only the Grenadiers and medics. Maybe we'll graduate in a little bit to doing some crazy all-Grenadier attacks, but let's not get ahead of ourselves, guys, and just see how this goes first. So, first off, what we want to do, I think we want to take Brick here with us. Maybe we'll need to switch to Bullet in a minute, but what we got to look out for, Chicken, let's go ahead and use our gunboat energy to take down the rocket launchers. Things that we got to look out for with Grenadiers are going to be kind of the same as Rainmakers: rocket launchers, shock launchers, boom cannons, all that stuff. All that heavy range stuff is going to be very annoying to deal with. So once we get this shock launcher down, let's go ahead and throw out our first lunch of Grenadiers. That's how Grenadiers are referred to in a group, guys. They're referred to as a lunch of troops. That may not make sense to the casual Boom Beach players, but the hardcore players will totally understand. So I want to use battle orders to get just going off the beach here. And okay, so it's going to be all about positioning. It's going to be all about reflaring. It's all going to be about stopping this freaking hot pot from absolutely destroying us. Okay, so then we'll go up. Actually, once we take out this machine gun, we can smoke them up this side, and that's going to work out a little bit better. And we'll go like this, and then we'll flare them way back in here, just to get them out of range of basically everything. So now we got a nice little spot here. So very similar carryover to the Rainmakers, guys. You'll see here. We're probably going to lose a couple medics to these sniper towers, but we should be able to take them out quickly enough to at least carve somewhat of a path in here. So let's see what the GRENS can do. Now, of course, with GRENS, you gotta be worried about time. Look at all the damage that sniper tower is doing to one Gren. Oh my god! Looks like we're actually going to need more medics for this to possibly work. But all right, so here's the first attack. Okay, so GRENS, clear a pocket, please take out that boom cannon. So yeah, probably a little inefficient with our gunboat energy, I think here. If we had used that a little bit better, that probably would have helped us. And it seems like a lot of things are targeting the GRENS, even though there's so many medics kind of standing basically in the same direction. So we can kind of blame the game for this a little bit, but it was also a bit of a difficult base. I mean, the guy did have a couple ice statues, and the chicken's kind of not very good with the Grenadiers, guys. But either way, we'll take this mortar down. And oh my god, like seriously, this one mortar is giving us this much trouble. Okay, so then we'll shock right here. Take the mortar down, please. It's right here. It's right here. Stop shooting the laser and shoot the mortar. It's the only thing hitting you, and it's directly in front of you. Oh my god, GRENS. Thank you. Thank you. Wow, what an achievement. What an achievement. They actually hit the mortar that was 10 feet in front of them. Alright, so the first one, bit of a flop. But that's okay, guys. That's okay. We're getting our beaks under our wings, and we're getting our feathers under our belts. And I think we're just going to switch to heavies and zookas, because that's just how it goes sometimes, guys. And we also failed a lot in the last video, so we're gonna aspire to bring you much better gameplay here with the chicken. So let's we'll switch back and forth. Let's actually save that. We'll save this as the instead of the laser beams, we'll call it the GRENS. Very creative name right there, I know. Okay, so let's bring out the 2.6 Heavy Zooka, and let's do that same base. So, here's what we'll do, guys. We'll take on a base with the GRENS, and then we'll take on a base with the 2.6 Heavy Zooka and see what works better. And I can tell you right now, it's going to be the 2.6 Heavy Zooka. So we'll go like this in hopes of getting both those shock mines, and that's basically all we wanted to get there. So we'll go like this and like this. And I am noticing, since I put out those 2 Power Stone Chance statues, it's harder. Like, those 2 gunboat energy statues, like, you wouldn't think they make much of a difference, and it's not a huge game changer, but I definitely notice it. I definitely notice it, guys. So we'll go like this, and what I'm getting at is just don't take your gunboat energy statues for granted, guys. Be thankful that they're there every day that you have them, because one day you're going to be like the chicken and say, oh, I'm going to put out a bunch of Power Stone Chance statues for virtually no reason, and see how that goes. And then you're gonna wish that you didn't. You're gonna wish that you didn't. There's a laser beam here, but I forgot about that. And then we'll go like this, and boom, Peter Sparrow goes down. Back. So now let's switch back to the GRENS and see if we can or can't get the same thing done. Maybe we should switch to using Bullet as well. Battle Lords is nice, but I think Bullet is going to be able to keep the GRENS alive a little bit longer. So we'll keep Bullet here. We'll load the Grens back with a K. And we'll go like... Did I have an option to diamond them there? That was weird. Can I see that again? Why do I have the option to instant finish them with diamonds when I have endless reserves? I don't know, guys. That doesn't make any sense to me. But moving on over. Bunny B. Bunny B. How does this guy look? This doesn't look too bad. I mean, he has no shield and 1 prototype. 2 prototypes that can get in the way, but we can take those down with a little bit of hashtag gunboat energy. So let's go like this and like this. Let's take these guys down at the start. This should be I mean, this is an easy base, obviously, but for Grens, I don't know. We're still kind of learning the process of using them, guys, but we'll see how this goes. We'll take down this shock launcher as well, and then there's just 1 shock launcher in the back there that we can start to work on in a minute. Oh man, really? That kind of hurts. So let's get Bullet out in front. Let's back him up with all the Grens. All the drunkards in the back. We'll use a taunt right here just so he's not taking too much damage, and so we can make sure that everything is targeted onto Bullet instead of any of the Grens or the medics. So let's go like this and pop these mines, and we'll use another taunt here in a minute. He's got tons of health right now, so we don't have to keep spamming taunt. You only want to use taunt when he's when his health is really starting to go down. And because obviously taunt gives you that little bit of boost where his damage limit is not going to his damage limit is going to go down. So when he's taking a lot of damage, it's kind of when you want to do it, like right about now when I'm about to get 6 brand new defenses focused in on him. That's going to be the best time to use taunt, guys. And yeah, you don't want to spam it just for no reason. Should always be a reason behind everything that you're doing, guys. You shouldn't just spam stuff blindly. Alright, so the Grens are coming in here, so I want to throw a taunt right now because he's taking heavy splash damage from that flamethrower and that machine gun. And look at this, guys. We're able to clear out basically all of the base using just the Grenadiers, and I think Bullet has been, like, Bullet was a huge a difference maker there compared to Brick. So one thing we do have to be worried about, I'm going to flare them back in a second. So now what we got to do, we got to get rid of this Doom Cannon. And I think a good way to do that is just going to oh man, I don't know if I should flare onto it or not, or just kind of hope that it goes down. Maybe we'll flare onto it. I don't want that boom cannon to go down. Okay, good. We can shock it now, and then the medic should be able to out heal that rocket launcher. And then look at this, guys, sitting clear, sitting pretty. Too easy with the Grens, too easy with Bullet. Now the one thing you don't want to do with Grens, what Chicken just did there, is throw down those critters to take out that rocket launcher, because you can see they just all exploded in the Grenadier shots. But yeah, big shout out to the Grens. They were able to do it, man. They were able to do it. Very surprising. The Grens actually somewhat, like that was pretty good with Bullet too. We only lost a handful of them as well. So Bunny B goes down. Back. Now let's go ahead and dive on into the next base, and yeah, see what we can get done there. That worked out pretty well. Pretty happy with that. What else we got? Back. Moving on over, we got blank 808. Let's see what we have here, guys. So this looks like an easy base. I don't see any prototypes right off the bat. We'll go like this. Bullet's movement speed is faster than the Grenadiers, I believe. Maybe it's not. Okay, so let's go like this and like this. So kind of a spammy start. That was bad, just throwing them out there. It should be fine though, because this guy, I don't think this guy has any prototypes out, which is kind of weird. He also has 5 ice statues, so maybe we're underestimating him, guys. But we'll throw a couple barrages over here. We'll throw another one in here with some artillery to back it up. And the Grens should be able to take out that shock launcher. I don't think we're going to need to use our artillery there. Okay, so we'll go like this, and let's actually throw an artillery or a barrage over here on this rock launcher, because all my medics are kind of focused on the left side with Bullet. So these Grens on the right, I'm going to try to keep them alive and keep all the splash damage off them. So I'm going to go like this next. Bit of a controversial move. I'm going to throw the critters down, and I'm going to use all the GBE onto this hot pot and try to get it down. Try to get it down. Don't go down, hot pot. Boom! There we go. Alright, so next up, let's start to work on these. Let's start to shock these boom cannons, actually, because he's going to start picking off the Grens. We should have been using taunt a little bit more. I was kind of focused too much on that right side, which could be a bit of a problem here. Let's throw these critters down over here to distract that boom cannon, hopefully. Because you can't just let boom cannons attack your Grens. Like right now, I have to reflare, and I have to smoke these guys, because that boom cannon is just going to absolutely wreck us. Now, there's no way it's going to shoot a fadeaway shot at that Grenadier, so we should be okay there. So, Bullet is down. There's still a lot of defenses left, but I feel like if we can get them if we can get the medics in behind them, then we should be fine. There's 2 boom cannons left, so we gotta be careful about those. How do we want to do this chicken? There's too much splash damage to use. I'm gonna shock this boom cannon here. Because you can't lose GRENS. You can't lose GRENS. You start losing GRENS, guys, and then the attack's just over before it even starts. Like, you're not gonna win. You're not gonna beat bases with 3 Grenadiers left shooting down the HQ. So it's just not gonna happen, guys. It's not gonna happen. So we'll go like this. Throw an artillery onto this boom cannon before it completely destroys us. Come on, Grenadiers, take him down. All right. So now we're gonna flare up this way, and okay, we're gonna send Johnny right into that boom mine, but that's okay, guys. That's what he's there for. That's what he's there for. So. Now we can just work away on this right side. We'll get a little bit of extra GBE from doing this. 3, 6, 9, 12. Yeah, we should have enough for 1 artillery, which is all we're going to need to take out this last boom cannon. And that's going to be it, guys. That's going to be it. So Grenadiers with Bullit, I think, is definitely the way to go. They seem very, very strong. Okay, the boom cannon might give us a little bit of trouble, but they're actually going to be able to take it down. They're going to be able to take it down without any extra help from the chicken. So there we go, guys. There we go. That is it. I think that is going to wrap up the video today. Make sure to let me know down below in the comments what your favorite hero to use with Grenadiers is. This is actually a lot of fun. I don't use Grenadiers often, but they're fun when they work, because they can just kind of outrange stuff. It's like a poor man's Rainmaker, obviously, because we no longer have the Rainmakers, of course. And yeah, that was a 5 ice base. We'll definitely take that. Take the freaking HQ down, guys. Oh, a little pro tip. If you flare them close, they're a lot more accurate when they shoot at their target. Like, look at this. We'll take out the HQ right away. I'll flare right onto it. And, okay, maybe not right away, but I think they're a little bit faster. But, boom. Blanco 808 goes down. Back. So that is going to wrap up the video today, guys. Make sure to let me know your favorite hero to use with Grenadiers down below in the comments. And we will see you in the next one. Chicken out. Screwed up that ending.